All right. It's 55 degrees today, and we're going to see if the general will start. So, welcome back. It's a nice day out here. 55 degrees, kind of humid. Unfortunately, that means the Kwanzaa doesn't smell very good, but I'm still working on road improving it. We may or may not have stole the battery out of one of the vehicles here to see if this is gonna work. But we've got lights. Oh. Oh ho ho ho! Oh, we got smoke. We got low air. tornado in a trailer park. God damn, she runs. It's getting a little thick in here though. A little atmosphere. I had to open the door. But she's even building air pressure. I think we're up to 90 psi last I looked, so that's promising. Hopefully she'll keep climbing. But yeah, stole the battery out of the old man's car. And took a little bit, but we got her cranked right up. First try, no ether, no nothing. Oh, I wish it didn't just rain so bad last night that it's all mucky behind the shed, because I'd be moving a lot of stuff really fast here. But I mean, that just goes to show that we gotta get her cleaned out, because we got a test drive to do here in the next couple days if everything goes my way. But yep, I'm pretty stoked. Well, looks like we're stuck at about 80 psi. I was a little wrong here. I'm probably gonna end up switching out that governor that I didn't do, just to be sure and rule that one out. But yeah, either way, I'm pretty excited, and it's getting hazy in here. So if I get too much more of that smoke in here, I'll be talking like zip ties and bias plies. But so yeah, we're gonna air out the shed here a little bit, and yeah, then later on we'll get back after it and see what we can do.
Smoky.
All right. Welcome back. So, we're getting this governor changed, and I spared you the gruesome details, but I got the old one out here, dripping with oil, filling my cardboard pad with oil. We got the plugs in the new one. So with these, you'll see that there's a port labeled exhaust at the top, and that one is where it decides to, once it reaches pressure, it blows off. And then you've got your unloading ports here, and one of those goes to the compressor to unload the compressor so it stops making air. And then the other goes down to the relief valve or the purge valve on the air dryer. So we have to put in a couple fittings so that we hook the hoses up or the lines up, and then we have to mount this back on. And then of course, well, you've got your fill air here coming from your reservoirs, which is telling the governor how much air pressure you've actually got. So I was a little skeptical because I know my air dryer is bypassed. There's no air going through it, but evidently the purge valve must still work to some extent, or it leaks because there's oil dripping out of it. So there's that. I guess maybe a good sign, but that cleared up any doubt I had about whether I was putting the lines in the right spot. So yeah. But we'll see if we can get this little guy in there. This fitting is nearing end of life. She's pretty chewed up, but it's all I got, so it's gonna have to work. Actually, so I can spray that out quick. Stand by.
8 hours later.
We're back. So we didn't have any brake clean. That's not in the budget right now. But we gave her WD-40 soak down. Cleaned all the engine oil out of it. Wait a second. Put it on the right side. There we go. So that'll be good enough. Obviously, this whole system got contaminated with engine oil during our little mishap of somebody, not me, drinking beer and wrenching. I promise it was not me. Scout's honor, previous owner, or owner before the previous owner, somebody. All right, so that hose goes to compressor. Now, oh yeah, that guy should probably have a little McLovin to it. So this little guy is stuck on there, and I don't have any fittings, so we had to get semi-creative and take it off carefully. Alright, we're just gonna give her a little spritz here, a little hose job. Oh, not in the cab though. Let's let it drip everywhere else. That doesn't really just clean her out a little bit. Not that there's not residual shit all in all of this, but something is better than nothing at our current state and time. So this guy, because this is the tea that comes from the compressor, goes in the bottom here to the reservoir side of the governor. Let's see. So that mounts on there. Let's see if that's enough. All right. So now we need our paper towel here, degreasify ourselves. A little WD-40 in there, make sure everything's lubed up good and working fine. Can't be any worse than engine oil. Alright, now the fun part, and when I say fun part, there's sarcasm there, is I gotta scrape the gasket off the compressor, and then I gotta put the bolts in and the new gasket on, which is, none of that's gonna be fun. So stay tuned, we're in a time lapse for that. The governor's in, it's plumbed up, it's tight, it doesn't have any engine oil in it. So we should be able to hook up the old battery here and see if she'll pop off this morning. Hold on. Really? Oh, man. Stand by. Baby. When in doubt, more power. Well, it is about 15 degrees colder than it was the other day, so stand by. out of Cosby sauce and an extra truck to get her jumps, but she's running. Well, that about puts a wrap on this one. We hit 120 PSI. That's working good. So I'm pretty stoked now. I just need it to dry out a little bit. And then maybe a little fresh air in the old Quonset here because she's a little thick. So before I end up with like carbon monoxide poisoning or something, I am going to take a $5 and celebrate this win because we got air and it runs. So till next time, smoke them if you got them.